Hey guys, Matt here. I don't know if I would call this a lesson. It's more of just me sharing my ideas on the topic of worship versus performance. And when I say worship versus performance, I'm not saying that worship is good and performance is bad. So please don't misunderstand what I'm saying, because I lead worship in a church, but I also perform with my band outside of church. So I definitely don't think one is good and one is bad. But I want to talk about if we think there is a difference between worship and performance. I would love definitely to hear what your views on this topic are. And I've come to have my own opinions and views on the topic since starting to play in a church 20 years ago, and also playing in bands outside of the church context, and playing like covers on YouTube, for example. So I just want to share today like what my views on this topic are. So worship to me is something that is different actually from performance. When I worship in a church, it's not necessarily about me or my performance. It's about me leading God's people into worship, into His throne room, into His presence. Um, and there is an aspect of me, like my ability to play music and to play guitar and to sing so that I'm not distracting. But in the end, it doesn't really come down to my performance, because God is not, He's not up there with a book marking me saying, oh yes, you B plus today, your guitar skills were a bit sloppy today, so yeah, I don't think yeah, you're really getting the A plus marks. Um, yeah, it's not about my performance. So actually, when I lead worship, it kind of changed a lot over the years. It went from me like really singing into the mic and hearing the sound of my voice through the fallback and trying to pitch myself right and sing well and play the guitar well. Over the years, I realized actually, it's not about my voice. It's about the congregation's voice lifting up to God as one. That in my opinion is what is pleasing to Him. It's not about any one person's performance or voice or um, yeah. So often when I'm leading worship in church these days, if it's a song that's really well known, um, I don't really even need to sing the song into the mic because everybody knows the song. So like, why do they just need to hear my voice? So if it's a song that's really well known, often I'll just give the cue, like the leading lines into the song before you actually sing it, and then step away from the microphone and sing with the church, like so that my voice isn't like really overpowering everybody. If it's a smaller congregation and they need help on like on a musical or pitch level, then yeah, maybe I will step into the mic and give a bit more leadership in that sense. And then when it comes to new songs, obviously, yeah, you're gonna probably have to sing into the microphone a bit more so that the church can get used to the song and start to hear the melody. And if they catch it quickly, then you can just step away and sing with them as a united choir kind of voice. Um, but then so when it comes to performance, that's a very different thing. Performance is obviously like people are coming to hear your sound, to hear your what you wanting to present, what you have to show. So then in a performance setting, if I'm performing my songs, obviously I'm going to sing my songs and try my best to sing them well, try my best to sing them in pitch. Um, um, yeah, sometimes it's not working well, other times it is. So people are coming to see, hear your songs and hear your unique voice and story. So in that sense, you want to sing into the microphone, you want to sing clearly so that people are catching the story and the spirit that you're wanting to communicate with the story. So if you are a worshipper in a church, and you're kind of your focus has been a lot on your own ability and performance, and you are trained to sing into the mic, and it's about your voice, I want to encourage you. Maybe you should also think about forming something outside of a church context where you have an outlet to perform, so that you don't feel like you need to do that in church. Because again, I think it's not about us. It's not about our performance. It's about the church. It's about the congregation lifting up their voice and lifting their hearts to God and having this moment to really focus on Him and not on ourselves, which is probably the main point. I will leave it there. I'll keep it short. I could go into this topic much deeper, and bring out the Bible and verses and whatnot. But I'm just going to share my opinion and experience over the last 20 years of leading worship in church and also performing outside of church. So I hope this has helped in some way. If you have other thoughts, and if you disagree, definitely you can feel free to comment or not comment. I'd love to hear what you think, and I will see you in either the next lesson or the next talk. Bye guys, have a great day.